Hi everyone, I'm Qatar and I am back today with my second YouTube video, and I am about to show you all my favorite face products. So let's get started, just because I actually have a lot of products to show you already. So we are going to start with what I do to clean my face. I use the Murad Clarifying Cleanser. This is great for people with acne, any type of skin. It's seriously a miracle worker. I love this. Another thing great for acne is their Murad Acne Control Face Mask. You use this once or twice a week. It seriously makes the redness disappear. You might, nothing makes pimples just go away, but this takes the redness away. It really, instead of making that a focus point on your face, it really just makes it just look like skin, and it is again another miracle worker. Thanks, Murad. So the third product is Thayer's Witch Hazel Rose Petal Scented. You can get this at Target. I've only seen the smaller size at Target, but you could probably get a full size too. I'm not quite sure, just haven't seen them. These is great for toning the skin, and then it gives it a slight moisture it tones the skin without drying it out because of that little moisture it gives. I use this probably twice a day if I don't have makeup on, or I put this right before I put my makeup on and prior to moisturizing before makeup. Now, my makeup routine. My favorite thing to moisturize is this Tarte. Sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder to make sure things are focusing. I'm not sure if this will focus, but is it Tarte? I can't pronounce the name of the oil. It's very kind of a weird name, but it is amazing. You can use this for skin, cuticles, hair, or a moisturizer for your makeup, and that is what I use. So after I moisturize, I prime my face with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Makeup Primer, or Face Primer I should say. This is my first ever primer I've ever used. Prior to this, I didn't use any primer, and I can tell the difference. It really makes your foundation look no streaks, less streaky, less cakey, and it just makes everything just look even and perfect. I love it. Always use a primer, I've learned. Alrighty, so the next product is my foundation. I haven't invested in a high-end foundation yet. I'm planning, I'm researching and looking, but right now I use what do I use? I use Maybelline New York Fit Me Foundation in the color Ivory 115. And then I use the matte formula. I used to use the dewy formula and then put a powder foundation over. Don't mess with that. If you are doing that currently, try the matte foundation formula, and it'll change your life. I save money not using powder foundation anymore. I look less cakey, and everything is just great. It looks perfect. Matte foundation is key. So after I lay down my foundation, I go in with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I use the color Fair, and this works for me. It's a cheap option. Again, I'm gonna look into more high-end concealer foundation, but right now this is what I use, and it works. I like it. How I put those on my face, foundation and concealer, I use a beauty blender. This one is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick. I love the flat. The flat is key. It's amazing. It changed my life. I had, the iconic skinny, then fat, and then the tip. This one with that flat edge is amazing. I love it. If you're using an old beauty blender, you shouldn't use it longer than, I think it's 6 months, but you should change that out. Change that out, because I haven't changed mine out, and that's why I was getting acne, and I didn't understand that. So if you're like, why is my acne not going away? I'm washing my face. Check your brushes, check your beauty blender, wash them, and replace. So after we do foundation, after we conceal and get it into the skin, we contour. So I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I love it. It's the best contour palette I think that's out there. That's my opinion, but oh my gosh, it is so wonderful. As you can see, I hit pan. I love this color. I've been dipping into this because I don't want to buy a new one yet. They are a little spendy for, just contour. But these two colors, I love. They are amazing. This whole formula, everything, perfect, easy to blend if you go a little far. You just, and you can fix it right up, so easy. Always get a flawless finish. Love this. Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. Alright, after I contour, I put blush and then I do a highlight, but mine are actually not my favorite. I actually have a haul video coming up that I have a new highlighter coming, so I'll show you that highlighter and it'll probably be my new favorite anyway. So after I contour, blush, highlight, I do my eyebrows. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. This is what it looks like. Doesn't quite matter really what it looks like. It's very used. You get the pencil and then you get that iconic brow brush. Very much both used. That was my first ever brow pencil and I love it. It's easy for beginners. I'm a beginner with the brows and I love it. So after I'm done with my brows, I prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. I think it comes in Original, Age, Anti-Aging, and a sparkly version. I just get the original. It's perfect. You plop that on. Always prime your eyes. I've heard that foundation can be used as a primer if you don't have a primer. I would still invest in one. It's really great. Your eyes stay on your eyeshadow stays on longer. It is really the look you'll be going for. Use a primer if you're getting into the eyeshadow world. Speaking of eyeshadow, this is my first ever palette that I was so excited about. My first ever palette actually was the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. All the pinks. It was beautiful. I just wasn't into makeup back then. I wanted that palette, but I wasn't quite into makeup. It's when I was thinking, oh, I want to be into eyeshadow, and then I got it and I still wasn't into it. This is the first eyeshadow palette that I was obsessed with. I used almost all the colors. I used it like every day for like 2 months straight. It was crazy. It is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And here she is. It is beautiful. If you are a beginner looking for a palette that has, I should say this, if you're a beginner looking for a reasonable priced palette that has so many different colors, so many different looks with all these colors you can do, this is what I would do. It's more looks for your buck, and it's seriously, they're pressed to perfection, and they are seriously it's such a great formula. They blend and they have so much pigment. It's amazing. I recommend the Jaclyn Hill palette. Second palette that I recently just got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This one is my all-time favorite. It is because it is just the look I love. I love that orangey look, subtle, classic, glam look that people can get, and this is the palette that will give you those looks. All Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes come with a brush. I'll be honest, it's not the greatest just because I thought it was a little harsh. I put a color on, super pigmented, great formula, but it would like stay there just because this brush wasn't great at blending. It's great that they give you a brush, but I would invest in these two puppies. I have, let's try to get that as you can see. One is a big fluffy brush. This one is the Morphe M441. Great big fluffy brush. Then the other is a Morphe M433. It's a little like thinner this way, but still great fluffy. This one's just all around fluff. I love these. These are the first ever Morphe brushes I ever bought. Got it from Ulta, and they are my all-time favorites. Alright, so after we are done with the eyeshadow, I take the NYX Professional, that is not the name, NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. It is a felt pen liquid eyeliner. I love it. It's seriously amazing. I really thought I would struggle with eyeliner getting it perfect, but with this puppy, it is I mean, everyone has a little shaky hand when they're trying to get that perfect cat eye, but this really helps. It really is a good beginner learning eyeliner for anybody. I love this. NYX Epic Ink Liner. You can get this at Target, any drugstore. Alrighty, so after we're done shadowing, lining, you have to get those lashes plump with my all-time favorite Monsieur Big Mascara by Lancome. This one is amazing. I was obsessed with the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is still a great mascara. It's the #1 selling in America. But then I just tried a different formula. This one is amazing. It is lengthening, long-lasting, and I can tell a difference. The creaminess of this mascara is amazing. I love it. Again, don't get me wrong, Better Than Sex is amazing. I just didn't really like how big the brush was, and I couldn't get my inner eyelashes that well. So this one has a thinner brush that you can get pretty much every eyelash you have, and it's amazing. Lengthening and long-lasting. I love it. After we're done with eyes, we move on to lips. So right now my current favorite is the Victoria's Secret brand. Yes, Victoria's Secret brand Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. I have 2 of them. I actually have more of them, but these are my favorite colors. I love Perfection. You can do a little swatch. Actually, I am wearing this. This is Perfection on my lips right now. And actually my eyes are the Soft Glam palette. My mascara is the Monsieur Big Lancome, and then my eyeliner is the eyeliner I have been enjoying, the NYX. Alrighty, so get a swatch. This is Perfection. It is so cute and amazing. Let me get that focus for us. Alrighty, I don't know if it is focused, but alrighty, and then that is Perfection. Let me show you Wanted. This one is beautiful as well. I think Perfection's a little newer, because Wanted, I feel if Perfection was there when I first looked, I think I would have grabbed that too. Then this is Wanted. Wow, I put that so weird that I can't get really a little shot of it. Alright, here we are. So we have Wanted and Perfection. They are both beautiful colors that I'm obsessed with. And then again was the Victoria's Secret brand Velvet Matte. When I am done with my makeup, what I use is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. The reason I use this is the only setting spray I have. I am probably going to invest in the Urban Decay All Nighter. This works just as well as 2. I mean, use what you have, but right now this is my favorite setting spray because it's my only setting spray. I'd rather use this than nothing. But if you don't get a setting spray, you should go out and grab one. Alrighty, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, give me some pointers, say any video ideas you guys want to see me do. Put it down in the comment section below. I'll take a peek and we'll see what happens. Alright, you guys have a great rest of your day, and bye!